very ugly, very messy current status of this work in journaling is asking myself, why do I keep choosing people that do not choose me the same way that I choose them? Why do I keep picking people that cannot afford me? Obviously, there's some unresolved shit with my bio sperm donor deep down in there buried that I thought I got rid of. And my mom. Because it's very difficult to go through life feeling like you're worth shit when your own parents tell you you're not worth shit. When they pick everybody else but you. So I married a man who picked me. Loved that man. That man loved me. But we were babies having babies, raising babies, giving everything of ourselves to those babies. In doing that, we completely lost ourselves because we gave everything to those babies. So after 20 years, there was a massive disconnect. We still love each other. We co-parent peacefully. But we are not together. Fortunately, we are friends and we co-parent peacefully, and he has his life and I have my life. But I had to leave that marriage. Not because he's a bad guy, but because I had to choose me. And I may not have made the best decisions because I was losing my grandmother, who was like my mom at that time, and I was taking care of her on hospice. So I was hit with a lot of stress. I'm realizing during that time I did not make the best decisions. Did a rebound kind of distraction for myself. That was not the best decision. Grateful to have gotten out of that unscathed. Learned a lot. But then the following year, I get into another long-term commitment where I knew very early on that they could not afford me. But I chose them anyways because I fell in love with the potential. And boy, did that bite me in the ass at the end. Because I stayed long enough to trigger one of my traumas of abandonment, which led me to leave the relationship that I had tried to do many, many times, only for very quickly 2 days later to go out on a date because my trauma of abandonment was triggered and I was looking for a way to numb that pain, even though I had not processed that relationship. Even though I did not want that relationship to come to an end, I had to choose me. I'm really getting sick and fucking tired of having to choose myself. I need to be choosing myself before I actually make the choice to choose somebody else. Like when I know you're not aligned with me, ending it. And that's the stage that I'm in now, which is why it's pretty effing lonely but that's okay. It's part of the work. It's why it's all fucking ugly cry. And I'm sharing this with you. I cannot believe it, but I'm doing it because normally I would shy away from this, but this is the ugly truth. This is the nitty gritty of doing the work on past relationships, on self. It's sitting with this. It's feeling it. I used to be so fucking terrified of this very moment. But I'm grateful, even though I broke my own heart, I am grateful for the experience and being exposed to the deeper levels of myself. And it's given me crystal clarity on moving forward. Like, what are my non-negotiables? What are my negotiables? And I am not even remotely interested in anything surface level, casual, or with somebody who is not emotionally available and emotionally intelligent and ready for growth opportunities with a partner. If you are surface level in this 3D reality, you cannot afford me. I'm going to tell you right now because I feel effing everything. And you might think that's crazy, and that's okay. Because this is the thing. I know my worth. I know my value. And yet, I continue to pick people who don't see the value. I'm not saying my ex-husband didn't see the value. We grew up together. We both had our own things. That's not what I'm saying. And I'm not saying people who can't see my value are bad people. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, I'm missing something here because I'm getting closer. I definitely feel like I'm getting closer. This is the nitty-gritty part of this. Like, this is probably the longest I've been single in a long time and celibate and just in my own energy And maybe that's TMI for you, but if that's the case, then you shouldn't be here. You're not my people. This is how I get the clarity of knowing what I'm supposed to do. I sit with the feelings. This one is a new kind of sit though, because this is this is an experience of me that I have not yet had before. And I'm really sorry for coming at y'all so busted, but this is what it is. This is the truth of it. This is the authenticity of it. This is where I'm at with my relationship with self. Anyways, I got to get back into alignment because I'm tired of processing this right now. This is exhausting work. But I do it for me, and now I guess I'm doing it for y'all too. Remember who you are, love. We are so much stronger than we think, because I know even in this lull, even in this pain, even in this why am I learning this lesson again and again and again? Because I keep missing something. But I know that it gets better. I know that I'm doing the work to move out the rubbish so that what I seek seeks me. Whatever. Actually, you know what? One more thing that I just realized when I was watching that back before, I was like contemplating posting it and almost didn't post it. It's not that I know my value, obviously, to a degree, but how can somebody else, when I was saying about they're not bad people, how can they see my value when they don't even see their own, right? That's with my ex-husband. Same thing. We lost our value along the way of being parents. And while we care about each other very much, we had to find our own value separately and create our own lives outside of that. But with, for example, my last relationship, I knew he didn't see his value. And I chose him anyway because I saw his value. Because I saw that he wanted exactly what I wanted. But he too was too afraid to be vulnerable enough to open up to it. And that triggered me because I was vulnerable and opened up. And then when I realized after 8 months of not getting it, I went into seclusion mode, even though warning repeatedly, you're losing me. You're going to lose me. I feel myself detaching. I feel myself going into protection mode. I feel, what are you going to do when you lose me? Thinking that would be enough, but no, it wasn't. But that's okay. That's okay. We all have our own journeys, and you can't force somebody along the journey, even though you really want to. But I think in me seeing his value where he didn't see his own value, I was missing, obviously, something about mine, as if I had to prove my worth to him, because showing him, I see your value, don't you see mine? Because like I still needed a holy... Anyway, this video is getting way too long. I don't know. If you watched it this far, let me know in the comments below what you think about this. If not, that's okay too. I just need to put it out there because I'm about to chicken shit out of it, and I'm about to not do it. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it, and I might delete it later, but I really don't like sharing things like this. This is so vulnerable, but my spirit is calling me to share it, which makes me want to puke. So anyway, I'm going to go now. Remember who the F you are. We got this. We're going to do the work. We're going to sit through it. We're going to get through it. We're going to do it. We got this. We got this. Okay? Adios until next time. Adios. Love, light, and all things not crybaby. Bye.